Ready or not, it's time for another adventure in the Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Today, our mission is to tackle the disaster in Gerudo Canyon Side Quest over, well, in the Gerudo Canyon. Alright, boys and girls, strap yourselves in, and let's crash this party. This quest kicks off in the Gerudo Canyon Pass. The fastest way to get there is to zip yourself over to the Tsutsu-um shrine at the outskirts stable, linked below, and then follow the path past the Dig Dog suspension bridge. Go right behind the shrine and follow the path. Once you're on it, I like to hug to the right side. There's a camp of constructs here. Feel free to fight them if you're feeling spicy and want to farm zonite charges, but as you'll see, these guys have plenty of problems on their own. Keep following the bridge. Quick heads up, this quest needs a couple materials, but
good news, multiplayers!
You don't need to run all over Hyrule to collect them. Everything you need is on the way, and I'll point them out vigorously as we pass. First, you'll spot a mini stable, and you can grab your horse here if you want, but honestly, it's not going to do much. You'll save a whopping like 12 seconds tops, but hey, horses are cute. Once you cross the next bridge, stop right there. You're going to find some spicy peppers and some splash fruit. Grab those because these are the exact ingredients that you're going to need later. Then, continue on. And at the following bridge, there's even more. What do you know? Do you need them? No. Should you grab them anyway? Absolutely, because who says no to free snacks? Because you actually only need one of each of those things, but you know, who just takes one of those? Psychopaths, that's who. Okay, keep going until you hit the Gerudo Canyon Pass. You'll know that you're there because it goes from beautiful scenic canyon to, oh no, this looks like a survival camp. Tents, campfires, people standing around looking stressed. Talk to them, and Quint gets super excited and then gets immediately disappointed when he realizes that you're not his missing friends. Thanks, buddy. Turns out Quince and Nenea lost track of their three friends somewhere along the canyon. They were supposed to meet back here, but nobody showed up. Quince is panicking. What if they're lost? What if they're hurt? And Nena's like, chill, dude. They're experienced travelers. They're probably hiding in a cave or under some shade. And maybe if it's night, they need a fire. She thinks that patience will bring them back. I think that Link will bring them back. But everything that she said is a clue as to where each of the friends can be found. And I enunciated those words. I wasn't just speaking annoyingly. Time to find those missing friends. And I'm going to show you the map path. We're minimizing backtracking, but there is still a wee bit. Now, if this is your first rodeo through the pass, you're gonna meet Nenea. She'll stop you with a pop quiz, and don't panic, it's not graded. She just wants to make sure that you know how to survive the weather, because this canyon is basically a sauna by day and a freezer by night. Real cozy. Here's her little test. How can you warm up when it's cold? Stay near a fire. Pretty straightforward. Not hug Lionel. Do 20 push-ups, though that'd warm you up too. How do you cool off when it's hot? Find a shady spot. Although, let's be real, dumping water on your face with splash fruit works too. What cooking ingredient fends off the heat? That's your chill shroom. Easy way to remember if you ever get those mixed up is sun shroom warms you up, chill shroom chills you out. Think opposites, then you're golden. Where can you hide in the Gerudo Canyon to avoid extreme temps? Caves, baby. Nature's thermostat. If you answer all of them correctly, Nenea will wave you through like a VIP, but honestly, you don't have to play Gordon Ramsay with shrooms if you've got armor that resists the heat and the cold. And that's what I'm rocking here. And if you're looking for the Vo set or the sand boots, I've got another video linked below that shows exactly how to snag those. Alright, quiz time over. Pencils down. Alright, so we're gonna start out by following the path. Pretty quick, you're gonna see a bloopy. Nenea mentioned caves, I mentioned clues, so let's head to the first cave we see, and that's the Stallery Plateau Cave. Right away, there's a fire breath Lizalfos right outside the cave. Let's toss an ice fruit at it. Opposite elements, instant KO. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's grab its loot and head inside. And would you just look at that? Friend number one already. Poor guy is terrified of big lizards. He's hiding from them like they're IRS agents. Bodyguard, huh? Currently bodyguarding himself from a distance. If you turn around, there are two more fire breath Lizalfos right behind you. And you can ice fruit them too, or you can slap a sapphire on your shield and just hold it up. Their fire breath will trigger the sapphire and shoot ice right back at them. Bada bing, bada boom, Lizalfos meet their doom. Collect your loot and talk to Mr. Bodyguard. He'll sheepishly admit he's a coward, and then he begs you not to tell anyone, which is hilarious because he's supposed to be the muscle of the group. Wrong career choice, pal, but he'll happily head back. Back outside, keep cruising along the path. You'll pass Addison, yes, that sign guy, king of plywood and optimism. Soon you'll reach a fork, and you'll see smoke to the right, but skip that for now unless you love backtracking. Go left instead and loop around. And this is a long climb up to Calcott Plateau. I mean long. You'll see a couple of fire breath Lizalfos camps along the way, but you can completely ignore them unless you want their loot. Just don't get spotted or, walk right into their camps because they might see you. And just keep chugging along. And it's a long walk. Just keep following the path. But you will get to a point where the path isn't quite as clear. You'll see an overhang and a cooking pot. So if you start to feel unsure about where you're going, just keep following your triangle on your mini-map. And eventually you will see a plume of smoke. And this is friend number 2. He explains that he broke off from the group, night fell, and he literally froze. Not emotionally, but physically. And the only thing that's gonna fix him is a spicy pepper. So give him a spicy pepper, and boom, he springs back to life like he's just had an espresso. And because even seasoned travelers mess up, but buddy, next time, pack a jacket. Survivors 101. And the other thing that gets me about this, I just want to say real quick, is why didn't he warm up when the sun came out? Because I'm hot. I'm wearing clothes to keep me cool. Why isn't he hot too? Anyway, now it's time for the last guy. Let's angle toward the materials depot. You'll pass another Addison sign guy cameo, and we're still pretending we don't see him. Instead of hiking the whole path down, just glide toward the smoke off the cliff. You can rest on the ledge if you need to, or let tooling give you a boost. It's way faster. At the bottom, friend number 3 is a mess, and boy does he look thirsty. Oh, that's not what he wanted. Okay, well, he says he got split off from the group and he tried looking for him, but then dehydration set in and he just couldn't move. He says that a splash fruit will do the trick. So, hand him one, I guess. And suddenly he's fine. Limbs back online, crisis averted. And thank goodness he doesn't kiss Link in gratitude. He's just ready to rejoin his buddies. No need to be dramatic. You're only 10 minutes away from the group. Now it's time to head back to the Gerudo Canyon Pass yourself. Everyone's gathered under the tent, safe and sound. Thanks to you, Mr. Hero. Quince is happy, Nina's relieved, and the friends are all reunited. And now it's reward time, and they give you a 10 times bomb flowers. Put that in your pocket, and they tell you to stay safe, and they're back out on the road. And that's it, boys and girls. Mission accomplished. And if you're ever stuck or need any help with this quest or any other video, feel free to reach out right here in the comments on Instagram, Facebook, or on Discord. I am always happy to help. Huge thanks to my Patreon supporters. Your support means the world. And if you'd like to join in and get some extra goodies, check out my Ko-fi or Patreon pages. And if this walkthrough helped you out, give that like button a little tap, hit subscribe for more gaming goodness, and spread the word to your fellow adventurers. Got any questions or thoughts? Drop them in the comments below. I am all ears. Until next time, this is KKJinxx, over and out.